Excuse me a minute. I just got a text from someone who says you're watching the show. Are we live? Manure goes in the ground, therefore anything that grows out of the ground that you eat has animal in it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, well, okay, yeah. I get that all the time. Listen, you do the best you can, right? That's what we vegans say. You do the best you can. And you read the labels. But it's not premeditated animal ingestion. We're not taking the animal, cooking the animal, and serving it to our family. If a little animal gets in from manure from the ground, then, well, you do the best you can. Now, as we just learned from Karen, reading the labels sometimes isn't even going to help you. So what are you supposed to do then? You're supposed to come to Transition Kitchen. You're supposed to come to the Real Good News and Review. You're supposed to tune in here at responsibleeatingandliving.com. We're going to do all the work for you. We're going to dig deep and give you the information you need to sustain a plant-based lifestyle. Now listen, lifestyle, here's some more terminology. That's another word for diet. And I don't like diets. As a matter of fact, I did a show about how much I don't like diets. I remember that show like it was yesterday. Right? Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. Thank you. Yeah, so that was me about 100 pounds ago. Thank you. I lost all this weight by switching to a plant-based diet. You know, diets never worked for me. You either, huh? Well, listen, I've been on every diet known to man and woman since the age of 9. Now, you know, I can remember the first diet I went on was the egg and grapefruit diet. Oh, anybody out there ever remember being on that diet?
Gary, what are you doing? Stop now! What are you doing? You can't do this show now.
Karen, I'm doing my act.
No, you can't do it now because we're doing portions of it in our Swing Gourmet show at our Responsible Eating and Living fundraiser coming up in April. You can't do that. You're giving it away.
Oh, so if I do it for them, I'll have to charge them.
That's right. So what we want you to do is come and see our fundraiser, which will include portions of the Swinging Gourmets on April 22nd. It's here in Queens, the #1 tourist destination named by Lonely Planet.
For 2015.
Get your tickets at responsibleeatingandliving.com or call 1-657-I-AM-4-REAL. That's 657-464-7325.
Yeah, and then you get to hear me do the rest of my act and how I lost 100 pounds and how Karen survived advanced ovarian cancer, how we fell in love on
let's
stage,
go. Get your
and how we made up the Swinging Gourmets.
Okay.
Get your tickets, and if you can't buy tickets and come and see us in Queens, make a donation. It's all right there on the screen. That's all you have to do. Keep the programs here at Real going. Hey, I have a question for you. Are you for real? Are you?
Are you for real? Get your tickets now. Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Karen, that was really great.
Okay.
You want my microphone? Hi, welcome back. So, our next sauce, as I mentioned, is a bechamel sauce. Now, for you purists out there, a bechamel is made with a little butter, a little flour, a little onion, 3 white peppercorns, and a sprig of parsley. All right, that's in the French classic canon of 5 mother sauces. Well, in the Transition Kitchen canon of 5 mother sauces, or as we call them, foundation sauces, we're going to bump back a bit and we're going to talk about cashew cream. Cashew cream is just that, a milk made out of cashews. Now, many of you out there that are plant-based chefs and vegan chefs or dabble in the plant-based chef world know all about this great, simple, clean food product. It's simply cashews that are blended with water that make cashew cream. We're putting our minced onions, okay? We're gonna roll that around. That's doing well. We want to throw those 3 white peppercorns in there. A pinch of salt. 1 sprig of parsley. Great. Gonna roll that around. Hear it popping and sizzling. That's a good sign. 2 cups of that heavy, delicious cashew cream right in there. Okay. whisk that around. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes once it starts to boil, and then you're going to reduce it down. So, in the meantime, let's get that pesky little parsley back in there. We're going to add a little bit of nutmeg to it. So you can use whole nutmeg. You can use whole nutmeg, and you can grate it in there, or you can just use about a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg that's already ground. That's what I'm going to do right now. Whisk that around and talk to you a little bit about cashews. Now it's really important that you use for your cashew cream, which reduces magically without any aid of flour, or what we call a roux, when you mix equal parts of fat and flour together, and you cook it at the bottom and then add scalding hot dairy-free milk. You're going to get a bechamel too if you have a nut allergy to cashews. But what we talk about when we talk about cashews is get a raw cashew to make your cashew cream. A whole raw cashew. Don't get the pieces. It's an inferior product. Now, what you're going to also do after this sauce has reduced down, you're going to strain this sauce through a fine mesh sieve. Oh, look out there, I see Jim, and I see, oh look, is that Nancy? What do you make with both spicy marinara and bechamel? You make lasagna. Of course you do. And that's what we're going to make next. I'm cutting some cheese here. What? You know what I mean. I'm cutting some, don't be buffaloed by this vegan mozzarella, which is up on our website. You Italians out there will especially remember this. You go to the deli and you ask them for a little telemi jack, it's very soft, or a little bufalo mozzarella. Well, this recipe that we have up on the site, I've tried a bunch of different ones, and I've come up with my own that I think is far superior than all the rest. And it tastes like bufalo mozzarella. But anyway, what you see here before you is our assembly line for a lasagna recipe that is brand new to our website. We have two on our website. One of them is made with Brussels sprouts and vegetable purees, both recipes on our website are made with a noodle that is not a gluten noodle. It's a gluten-free noodle. They're made with a brown rice pasta noodle. So we do have gluten-free options for you on our website. Or you can make this recipe that I'm about to make with a whole wheat noodle. You can make it with a brown rice pasta noodle if you are gluten intolerant. So here's the important part, your lasagna noodle. Now again, this is a wheat noodle. It's a whole wheat noodle. And you have to read the labels. You have to go to the trouble because you're worth it to read the labels. And once again, I've done a lot of the deep digging for you, and this is what it says it is. Its ingredients are whole wheat semolina and water, period. That's it, nothing else. We're gonna take some of the red sauce. This beautiful, look at that sauce, isn't that lovely? And we're gonna just put a little layer at the bottom of this little dish. Then, you're gonna take this delalo. I'm gonna do a little bechamel. Okay, you can overlap these noodles. It's terrific to do that. You don't have to spread it around because it cooks and it comes together wonderfully. A little more Jackson Pollock here with the sauce. Again, you can break that up. Put a little bit here, put a little bit there. Now I've got a vegan Parmesan, which I make here, a secret recipe, but I'll share it with you. All right, one last layer here. We'll cover these up. A little bechamel, a little more sauce, a little more cheese, sprinkling of parsley, a little more of the parm. Put the covers on. Do you think these are too much? Okay, we're gonna put these in the oven, 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. Then we're gonna take the lids off, let them cook until they get nice and bubbly brown, about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we're gonna take them out of the oven, put the lids back on, let them set, rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll serve them.